Welcome to Servant of the Fates. Today's pick-a-card reading answers the question, what door is going to open for you in 3 days? So pick the door that sparks a memory in you. It will have your answer. Guidelines below on how to do just that. Feel free to pause this video as you take your pick. As always, timestamps down below. Is it going to be this door? Or maybe this one with a heart in the middle? Or why not this one? So feel free to pause and rewind to see which one is really sparking that memory in your mind. And when you're ready, let's begin. If you chose the first door, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So what door is opening for you in 3 days' time? In the middle of your spread, we have the Four of Wands, okay? Flanked by the Empress and the Emperor. This is about love, okay? I'm hearing that for a lot of you, you have never been in a truly satisfying relationship. And if you are in one now, I know that's hard to hear, but the cards are saying that this isn't the perfect one for you yet. Okay, we'll see if the person you're with will step up or someone entirely new will come. But do you see the 10 of Swords at the very bottom of your spread? This is your underlying energy. When it comes to love, when it comes to partnerships, okay, when it comes to marriage, it has always ended badly for you. You're always the one who ends up getting hurt, getting left, getting cheated on, getting lied to. It's as if you've lost all hope. For some of you, you're single and deep down, you're still waiting for love, but consciously or even subconsciously, you're like, I don't want it anymore. I want money now. I want to focus on my career now. I'm not meant for love. There is something else entirely that's meant for me. I'm supposed to be a businesswoman or this career guy who's so wealthy and successful. Marriage, love, no. I've had enough lessons. I've had enough evidence that love is not for me. 10 of Swords. You've given up on it, okay? But look at this card. Yes, there is death here. Yes, there is pain with these swords, my God. Yes, there is darkness, ending. But the sun is about to rise on the horizon, okay? So deep down, very, very much deep down, buried in your heart of hearts, you are still hoping for love, okay? And it's coming because death always brings with it a rebirth. The worst is over. That's what death means, especially combined with the 10 of Swords. These are both death cards, basically, okay? So the most painful, the most heartbreaking part of your love life, of your romantic life, romantic experiences, that's done. And something new is coming, okay? Death always heralds a new beginning after all the pain that you endured. See? Ace of Swords. Aces are number ones, new beginnings, okay? This is someone, could be entirely new for 99% of you, okay? This is an entirely new person. Not someone you've dated before, not the person you're with now, but there's always the 1%, okay? That's why the leaves are different. There is that 1% chance that it's someone you've been with and it's the currently half-hearted person you're with, okay? There's going to be an improvement there. And the improvement is going to be big, either in your love life in general, if you're single, or in this person you're with currently. Because look, the Page of Wands, which is the underdog in tarot, really. The pages are children. You start as a child, they grow into knights, and then queens, and then kings. And then the culmination, the combination of all kings, the Emperor. So it's like your love life is a child, something uncontrollable, Okay, something unreliable, because, you know, we love children, but that's what they are basically. You cannot rely on them yet. They are moody. They are quite unstable, right? Look at him. The Page of Wands in your love life is going to the Emperor, the most stable figure in tarot. Okay, so in 3 days' time, this begins in 3 days' time. Okay, when it comes to love, the person, man or woman, is represented by the Emperor, the most stable partner you've ever had, the most stable relationship you will have ever had. It's here. It's coming. Okay. Clue about this person, both cards are speaking of fire signs. The suit of wands is the suit of fire. So fire signs are Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus. But the Emperor is Aries. So Aries is stronger, okay? The stronger possibility compared to Leo and Sagittarius. There is going to be a lot of healing and peace here. This is the end of the war, okay? The soldier is now resting because he's won. Okay, he can chill now. The battle is won. The war is ended. Here he is. Here you are. After all the pain you endured, the battles that you lost in love, in romance, finally you can chill. Serenity, tranquility, peace is here, okay? Temperance is healing, things being in balance, right? Everything in balance again. This is reciprocity. If you look at the water in the cups, you don't know if it's going down or going up, okay? What does that mean for you? It means that everything you give this person will be reciprocated, and everything they give you, you're going to mirror too. That's what soulmates do, okay? There is not one person that gives more. There is not one person that loves more. It's always equal, okay? And that is what's coming for you. More clues about this person. Temperance is also a card of Sagittarius. So again, the fire is very strong. But again, Aries is stronger because he is the one beside the Page of Wands. But still, we're talking fire, okay? This is Archangel Michael. So that is a clue. If it's a woman, maybe Michaela, Mika, okay? If it's a man, then Michael, Miguel, Miggy, names that sound like that, okay? Initials could be AM as well because it's Archangel Michael, or it could be AA, Archangel, right? The name Angel could be there, Angel, okay, if it's a guy. So yes, this is more clues as to who this person is. Someone with a very calm demeanor, right? They don't have a loud personality, which is not to say they are weak. My God, they're the Emperor. They have a very strong character and weight, big shadow to cast around them. But they are a serene kind of person, okay? They're not exhausting to be around. It's usually children that are like that. I mean, again, we love children, but they can be exhausting to be around. Most of them are extroverts too. They're just going to run around and scream. This person is the opposite, okay? A man or a woman of a few words. This is what we're talking about. Quiet but confident energy. We already talked about this card. This is your main answer in the middle of your spread. This is what's coming for you. This is the door that is opening. That is marriage. That is partnership. That is celebration. This is a home, okay? 4 walls make a home. The 4 of Wands. Love that is stable, that is solid, love that endures is what's coming for you. And this is a reward for all of your struggles. Do you see? You have struggled when it comes to love, right? Honestly, there wasn't really a win. If you're thinking right now, oh no, my ex from high school was kind of a win. No, he wasn't. There's something you don't know. Maybe he never really loved you. Maybe he was in the closet. Okay, something like that. If it's a girl, could apply as well. But there hasn't been any wins. You have been fighting and fighting, right? We do know that it's ending now in 3 days, right? The war when it comes to love is over. And honestly, I'm just hearing that for some of you, you have given up a long time ago. Okay? I'm looking at this gold coin. And for most of you, you're like, no, career is my focus now. Money, wealth is my focus now. I don't care about love anymore. But sometimes things like that are not up to us, right? Sometimes love just comes in and there's nothing we can do. But yeah, so far it has been a struggle for you, struggles that you have lost. And it's your reward. Your reward is coming for staying strong, for enduring all of that pain, okay? Think of him as the universe, or Venus, the goddess of love, who is also here, by the way. So think of this as God, whatever you want to call your higher power, finally giving you the love that you deserve, okay? Your reward, your winnings for all the pain that you endured, for all of the losses that you went through. That's why we have justice. This is also a marriage card, by the way, because this is like the government marrying two people, that legally binding contract that you sign together, okay? But justice is also good karma, because I'm hearing, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm so happy to hear this. For most of you, even though you have been hurt so many times, you have struggled so many times, you never really retaliated, okay? Someone cheated on you, you didn't cheat back just for vengeance. Someone hurt you, lied to you, you didn't lie back or harm them back just because you wanted to. You're someone who has accumulated a lot of good karma for the way you have forgiven and or forgotten the past lovers who hurt you. Okay, the pain that they've caused you. It doesn't mean that you're not still enduring the pain. We do have the 10 of Swords, right? But it means you never actively wanted to hurt them back. And now the universe is standing with you with justice, okay? Saying this is the person that you deserve. This is what's coming for you. And like I said, the Empress is Venus. This is Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, harmony, and desire. So expect those 4 things to come into your love life within 3 days, okay? Beauty, someone attractive is what we're talking about. Love, this is true love. We know that. We have the marriage card. We have the stability card. We have the goddess of love. Harmony, we talked about too. We're saying that this person will mirror you, okay? They will reciprocate you, right? We talked about that. This is a reciprocal relationship, okay? So that's what's coming for you. And desire, there's going to be strong physical attraction between you and this person. So love, heart is what's coming for you. And honestly, marriage. Your main answer is a marriage card. The 2 of them, marriage cards. This is a marriage card too. And she is a mother. So this relationship is ripe with long-term potential, okay? She's actually pregnant, the figure, the Empress. So children are a possibility. If you're someone who already has kids, maybe with a previous partner or with your current partner who's about to go through an upgrade, right? There could be another kid, another child involved, okay? And also with the Empress here and the 9 of Pentacles, there is going to be material abundance in this connection as well, okay? Whether you bring it or the other person, the Emperor brings it, or both of you bring it together, this relationship is going to be financially stable, this family, okay? This connection. There's not going to be any lack. There's not going to be any scarcity at all. This is you and your future husband or wife or partner just chilling, okay? In your garden, basking in your abundance. Maybe it doesn't mean millions or billions of money, but more than you need. Enough for comfort, enough for pleasure, and not just making ends meet, okay? With the 2 of Swords, this person is very trustworthy, okay? Even when you're not looking, they're not going to do anything to take advantage of you, to lie to you, to manipulate you. This relationship is very much balanced, okay? Balance. You're going to be each other's best friend. And you're going to support each other too. You're going to keep each other grounded. So it's a beautiful relationship with, it's a beautiful companionship, okay? More than just the desire. We spoke about that. More than just the attraction. It's a forever companionship. Someone you can trust. Someone who loves you, not just romantically, but someone who respects you as a person. And that is very important, right? For long-term relationships. It's not just all fire. You have to love each other's mind and hearts too. And that is what's coming, okay? So it's a walking away. It's a walking away. This is going to be hard to hear. If you are in a relationship, you chose this file, and you feel like your relationship is pretty good, there's going to be a walking away, okay? Whether the other person is going to leave or you are, because you're going to meet this emperor, and 8 out of 10 is not bad, right? But there's someone else, this new person, this new door opening that is meant for you. That is what this reading is saying. That's for 99% of you, okay? There's that 1% who's going to hold on to their partner, but there's going to be an upgrade in that relationship. But yes, there is this walking away. But also them together is you entering this door of this new love, of this new relationship, of this new fulfillment when it comes to romance. So this is what's coming for you within 3 days. It doesn't mean in 3 days you get married. That applies if you are in a relationship with someone who didn't want to commit to you previously, then yes, maybe they're going to propose in 3 days. But it means 3 days is the beginning. That is the door opening. So that's when you meet this person, that's when the relationship begins, and then it starts to deepen in its own time. So within 3 days, this is going to begin for you. It's hard to hear if you're already with someone, okay? Hearing that someone new is coming in. But if you are single and desperately looking, or you've completely thrown the possibility away, know that within 3 days, it's coming, okay? And it's going to be loud and it's going to be beautiful. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the second door, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So what door is opening for you in 3 days? Your answer is money, career opportunity, when it comes to your 6th house, okay? And 10th house as well. This is jobs. This is material well-being, financial stability, okay? The suit of pentacles. I'm hearing that right now, it's up and down, okay? With the 2 of pentacles, it's up and down like these waves, like those pentacles. Every now and then you get more than enough that you can go shopping and treat yourself, but sometimes it really dips, okay? The money really dips and you don't have enough. Maybe just about enough for the basics, but nothing more than that. In 3 days, an opportunity is going to arrive, has to do with overseas, okay? Overseas work, or for 5% of you, just moving to a different city within the same country, but for 95% of you, it's moving to a different country, continent, island altogether, okay? It's going to be a very big decision for you, life-changing, and not everyone is going to support it, okay? The Lovers, this is a decision. Do you remember the story of Adam and Eve? There was a snake that tempted them, okay? Basically, in the Garden of Eden, there was this rule by God not to eat from this tree of knowledge, and they did anyway. So that was a decision that they made. They chose to succumb to temptation, and there were dire consequences. They were cast out, okay? So this is that kind of choice. It's not just you leaving your life behind and upgrading. It's not that straightforward. It's not like leaving your 3rd world country to go to a 1st world country, no. Because you have a lot of commitments wherever you are right now, either with your family, maybe you have kids, Maybe you have your business that you put everything in. It's not going to be easy. It's not a straightforward decision. There are people, situations, things that are going to be left behind and get hurt. So it's a big decision. Okay, but with the sun here, if you do make this decision, you are promised sunshine and light and success. Okay, but it's not going to be easy. You have the Three of Swords and the Tower. This is heartbreak. This is pain. This is agony, because you don't want to cause pain to other people. You don't want to cause pain to yourself. But this is just an example. Okay, so I'm from the Philippines. And in the Philippines, because it's a poor country, a lot of women leave their kids so they could take care of other kids, like foreigners' kids in the US or the UK. And that's a heartbreaking decision, right? They are able to provide for their kids, but not to actually be there for them and take care of them, because they're out there making money. So it's that kind of energy, okay? It brings a lot of money, much more money than they could earn if they had stayed in the Philippines. But there is heartbreak that comes with it, okay? And therefore, the Tower. This could mean not officially separating from your partner, but leaving them behind to move someplace else, okay? Or maybe if it's not a partner, maybe it's a parent or a best friend or a business that you just started. So there is a separation. Something has to go. Something's got to give, okay? It's not a straightforward, okay, give me the ticket, I'm going to upgrade, give me the contract, I'm going to sign. There has to be a sacrifice. But remember, this whole reading is about what door is opening. So at the end of the day, it is positive. It is amazing. It is good. Look, the middle of your spread is flanked by two positive wealth cards, okay? And success cards. The King of Pentacles is the King of Gold. He is the King of Wealth. He is the King of Money. This is what awaits you. Sitting on your own throne, whatever that means for you, okay? Sitting on your own throne, being so abundant in money that you can be generous to others, that there is an excess, that you can buy and do anything you want, anything you need. Okay, this is what awaits should you take this opportunity. There are sacrifices to be made. Yes, there is pain to be endured, but this is what awaits. Whether you're a man or a woman, being the king of money in your own life, you never have to rely on anyone anymore. It's quite the contrary. Other people will be relying on you, and you will be happy to give. You will be happy to be in that position. Okay, this is what awaits once this opportunity enters your life. The world is success. The world is even fame and glory. Okay? It depends on your industry. If you are, say, in the medical, scientific kind of field, then maybe the journals that you publish is going to make you quite popular, well known in that circle. Okay? If it has to do with music, then why not? Maybe you're going to be the next pop star. The possibilities are endless with the world, especially because you have the power of the Fool as well. This is the first card in the Tarot's Major Arcana, and this is the last card. You know what that means? It means anything can happen. The possibilities are endless. You have all of it right in front of you. Anything good can happen to you. You can conquer all of your worries, all of your fears, all of your sacrifices will be repaid. Okay? When you have the Fool and the World, you have complete control of this next cycle of your life. The beginning and the end, you can make anything you want happen. Okay? You are protected by this wreath. You have angels, the old gods, you have spirits surrounding you, keeping you safe. Okay, the world will literally knock on your door starting 3 days from now. The opportunity that you hear, do you see? It's small, 2 out of 10. Within 3 days, the opportunity that comes to you, the email, the text, the phone call, the conversation, it's going to be small. It's going to be a seedling that will grow into a very tall tree, okay, in your life. That is what will happen. It will start small. Honestly, mark your calendars within 3 days, okay? Either an aunt or an ex-manager or a stranger recruiter on LinkedIn is going to contact you. And it's going to sound small, like it's a small opportunity, the pay is not that big. Well, that is your stepping stone to literally the world, okay? That is what's coming. So if you go on this journey, if you ride on that horse, that plane, you get on that ship, it's going to grow, right? It's going to start small, but it's going to grow. The knight grows into the king, grows into the emperor, okay? So yes, it could take years, but from here on out, it's, a direct step upon step upon step, and you keep getting further on the ladder, okay? So should you take this journey, despite the sacrifices, the pain that you should make, it will keep getting stronger. It will allow you to step into your power, claim your strength, okay? But you have to move fast. With the Eight of Wands, it has to be fast. You cannot be like, okay, give me a month to think, or like, give me a week to consider it. No, you have 24 hours. Say yes or no, but make that decision. And it's a big decision to make, but yeah, you have to move fast in order to secure it, okay? With the Three of Pentacles, it really has to do with work. 6th house, okay? It's some job, it's some stint, it's some side venture that will grow into something a lot bigger. At the end of this, not within 3 days, but at the end of this journey, this chapter of your life, which could take 10 years, right? That's how our chapter, when something begins, it's like a new season in a TV show, in a TV series. When this chapter, once you take it, if you do accept it, it's going to feel like this, the Three of Cups. Like you are just so grateful, and the celebration is endless. Like you go to bed smiling and you wake up grinning because you are so happy, you are so abundant, in excess. Your fruits, the fruits of your labor are in excess. You have enough cups to celebrate with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends, okay? You can wear lavish clothes, jewelry, accessories. You can go anywhere, you can holiday anywhere, okay? Maldives, Mauritius, Phuket, these are sunny places. Santorini. The Three of Cups is associated with luxury, sunny vacations destinations. But yes, you have to make that decision fast, because if you don't, it's going to come out of the door too, right? So it's going to enter within 3 days, and then if you don't make that decision within 24 hours, it's going to leave. See, it will knock on your door, the Page of Swords. And if you take too long, like the Hermit, to think about it, that Page of Swords, who is so kind and sweet, is going to turn into the King of Swords. Like, sorry, you've had your chance. No more. Okay? This opportunity will be offered to someone else now. So you cannot, you can go hermit mode. Of course, you have to think about it. It's a big decision, like I said, right? It's a life-defining decision. But, go into hermit mode just for 24 hours, okay? You can't take a week. You have to decide quickly. Now, you are probably, when this comes to you, you're probably going to say, oh, but actually, I was given a month to consider, 3 months to consider. Okay, for now, you were given that time period to consider, but then the next day, the very next day, something's going to change. I promise you. 24 hours. I keep hearing it in my head. 24 hours. Something's going to change. Okay, that was in good faith. When they say, hey, you have a month, or you have 2 weeks, you have 3 months to consider. But something is going to change. Something is going to move. Maybe nepotism. Someone's going to get recommended. Someone else with connections. Okay. Or maybe the opportunity is going to move faster, like they thought they needed a new professor or a new employee within 3 months, but actually there's a new project, there's a new client, they need it now. They need the new person to join now, okay? So that is the energy that we are talking about. Okay, so you have to make your decision fast. Even if they give you 3 months, say, yeah, no, okay, you know what? I thought about it, I liked it. And then they're gonna be like, you know what, I'm so glad you said that. Because apparently we need you tomorrow. So it's an opportunity about money. That is the door that is opening for you. Okay, it is about money. And should you take it, even though it will require some pain and sacrifices, could hurt some people, that is temporary. Eventually you will have wealth, okay? Fame and glory are also on the plate in the cards for you, honestly. There is strength, there is personal power, right? So this is really good. Clues as to who this opportunity could come from. We have Leo with strength. So that is Leo, Gemini with the Lovers. We're only looking at the major arcana. Leo, Gemini, Virgo with the Hermit. Okay. The Fool, the Tower, and the World are actually planets instead of zodiac signs. But I'm going to mention Aquarius. This is Aquarius's ruler, Uranus. But since Aquarius is here as well. Okay, so Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Leo. Aquarius, Virgo, Gemini, Leo, Sun, Rising, Venus. One of them, or maybe there's going to be 2 people, right? Who is going to offer this opportunity to you. Also, if the zodiac signs don't resonate, Leo is usually a father figure, an older brother. Okay, it's that kind of energy. Virgo is a sibling that's like 1 year older or younger than you. Aquarius is an old friend, or like an acquaintance. And Gemini, it is like a childhood friend or someone who's the same age or level as you. So those are your clues as to who the universe will use as an instrument to deliver this new opportunity, this new door opening for you. And honestly, it's gonna be great. Okay, initially there are going to have to be sacrifices made. I have to keep saying that. Okay, I'm being reminded to say that. But eventually this is what we're talking about. It's a new door opening, and you have the World, and you have the Fool, and you have the King of Pentacles. You are protected, you are safe, wealth is coming for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care. If you chose the 3rd door, welcome to your reading. It's timeless. You are meant to see it right now. So what door is opening for you within 3 days? This is your main answer. Judgment. Now, this is really major. This is really big. So I'm going to start with saying something true, but maybe a bit hard to hear because it's not very pro-human, maybe. Not all of us, excuse me, not all of us in this world are main characters, okay? Not all of us serve a big purpose. Some of us are background characters, okay? Some of us are just supporting characters, right? That's their only purpose, to inspire other people, like to be an inspiration to your child, or to support your sibling who's going to be more successful than you. And that's not always a bad thing. I mean, not everyone can be an Obama, president of a powerful country. Not everyone can be Taylor Swift, someone who is like a household name everywhere around the world, okay? Not everyone is like an activist or a scientist that changes medicine and healing and things and the rights of every human on earth. Some people are just meant to enjoy. Like, that is what their incarnation is for. They're just meant to enjoy the sunrise and the sunset and smell the roses, and they're okay with that. Maybe that's what your life has been. And so far, you're okay with that. But within 3 days, you're going to find out that you are meant for something great. Truly. Okay? If right now you're just getting by, you're in the background and you're just doing what your parents did before you, or what your high school friends or classmates were expected to do, that is going to change. Within 3 days, this opportunity is going to come. Maybe it's a job opportunity. Maybe it's about your hobby. See how it resonates for you. But an opportunity will come, and I'm telling you, it will propel you into fame, into renown, into glory. Okay? Now, like I said earlier, glory isn't always under the spotlight. It's not always celebrity. It's not always Taylor Swift or Selena Gomez or Justin Bieber. Sometimes it is a scientist whose name we don't know, but everyone in the medical industry, okay, in biology or chemistry or physics, everyone knows them that way. It could be renowned in your field, in your industry, okay? It doesn't have to be like the whole world knows your name, but it's going to be renowned all the same, okay? This is your life purpose. And for some of you, it is completely different from what you're doing right now. Let's say right now you're an accountant. This is you starting a band, okay? And that band is going to win Grammys 3 years from now, okay? It's that kind of energy. Like, that has nothing to do with accountancy anymore, okay? It could be a whole shift, an entire pivot, 180 degrees, okay? Something entirely different. Music, writing, with judgment, it's always things like that, okay? It's not quite the straightforward things. I don't really remember the quote from Dead Poets Society, but I'm just going to paraphrase. They're saying something like law, engineering, these are the things that we do to live, but music and literature, these are the things we live for. So that is what judgment is about, the things that we live for. So art, music, writing, it could be something supernatural or spiritual as well. It doesn't have to be literature all the time, but writing about manifestation or the law of attraction, or maybe doing astrology on YouTube, okay? Things like that. You're going to have the opportunity, or you're going to open the door yourself. Why not? You don't always have to be saved. Maybe within 3 days, you just get the push, the trigger to start a blog, start writing your book, start your own channel. And honestly, it's going to bring you glory, okay? Glory, greatness, renown. It doesn't mean that the glory, greatness, renown will happen in 3 days. That's when the door is going to open. That's when the opportunity comes. That's when you say yes to it, okay? But that is only the beginning. It's coming, okay? Fame, wealth is there too. It's coming. Whatever your field is. See how that resonates for you. I said engineering earlier, but some people are passionate about engineering and architecture. They are passionate about math and numbers. So then that is your art. You know what I mean? So then that is your music. Whatever is your passion, maybe you have been living it on the side as a hobby, okay? But in 3 days, it's going to become your main thing. And it's going to eventually bring you glory and renown and greatness. Such big words that I keep hearing in my head right now for you. So that is the door that is opening for you. More clues about this. Excuse me, my throat is not cooperating with me today. The Four of Cups. I hinted on this earlier. Maybe life for you is like, it's kind of quiet. It's kind of boring. You just, you wake up with an alarm clock every morning, you go to work, you finish your tasks, you go home, you watch Netflix, maybe you cook for yourself, maybe you eat out with a loved one, but it's like a routine. And you know what? I'm not going to judge you. Maybe it's fulfilling. Maybe that's the life you want. But compared to what's going to happen, it's boring. Okay? Compared to what's going to happen, it's boring, because this is what's going to happen, the Magician. Magic is literally entering your life. Okay? You're going to become a magician, someone who creates things And then people are shocked and astounded and in awe at what you have created. So again, if you are a musician, people are going to download, stream your music. They're going to become fans of yours, okay? And whatever else it is, maybe it's in the academia. Maybe it has to do with medicine, science, engineering, physics, okay? See how it applies to you. But you're going to be like a sorcerer, a magician in your own field, in your own industry. People are going to be in awe of all the magical, wonderful, unbelievable things that you do, okay? Clue, you have the Queen of Cups. She, for 90% of you, it's a woman, but it could be a very nurturing, motherly man as well. Could be a gay man, honestly. This is the person who's going to give you the opportunity. Even if you give yourself the opportunity, this is the person who would be supporting you in that opportunity. A mother figure, okay? Or a big sister figure, kind of like that. Or like a manager that is very much motherly and trustworthy and reliable. Astrologically speaking, this is the card of water signs, specifically Cancer. Scorpio, Pisces, maybe, because it's a general reading, maybe. But Cancer, Sun, Rising, Venus, most likely, okay? So that could be the doorway that opens for you. And it's something that, honestly, you have been thinking about, okay? It's not going to be a big surprise. You've been thinking about it, but you've kind of buried it, the opportunity. You put it on the back burner. You're like, you know what? Yeah, that's a possibility, but it's a fantasy and it's not really going to happen. So maybe I'll just do it as a hobby or whatever, just on weekends. But you are transforming into the magician. So you are going to dig that up with this hand, whatever that old thought was, okay? That old business idea, that old hobby idea of yours, and you're going to bring it to life with this hand, okay? From the earth to the heavens, and you're going to make it shine. This is, like I've been saying, something you're very passionate about. This one is fire. Okay, so your heart is just engulfed in flames for this thing, for this hobby, for this business idea, or for this job opportunity. Okay, this is what you really want to do. And right now, it's felt like a fantasy. Up to now, it's like, that's not really going to happen. Or I'm just dreaming. I'm delusional. It's going to happen now. I mean, you have the best card in tarot in your spread, the Sun. So it's going to bring you a lot of joy. You know what? We have been talking about greatness and glory and renown. You know what the best part is? Even better than that? With the Sun here, even before that success comes, just doing this thing will be a reward in itself. Do you know what I mean? Just doing this thing, every second of doing it, every moment, every minute of doing it, you are having fun. Like this child, you are fulfilled. You are filled with joy. So even before the success, the fame, the glory comes, you're already enjoying it. You're already living your dream life by creating this music or writing this book or whatever else it is that you're going to do. It's a general reading. See how it applies to you. But yeah, you know what I mean? How beautiful is that? Because a lot of us, I don't know if it applies to you, but just as an example, a lot of us, we have this 9-to-5 corporate job and we don't love it. We wait for the end of the month when we get the salary, but that whole month, we're just doing it to do it. It will not be the same for you. Every minute of every day, you're going to be like, oh my God, I love this job, or I love this business, or I love this hobby. I'm doing it. And then the money comes, the fame comes, and that's just a bonus because you already reaped your rewards. You already enjoyed it. How beautiful is that? Okay. Women, my dear, women are the people who are going to help you. So we spoke about her. She is the main one. She is at the bottom of your spread, the Queen of Cups. But guess what? You have all the other queens as well. The Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, the Queen of Swords, Libra, the Queen of Wands, Aries. It doesn't have to be those zodiac signs. She is the most important, water sign, Cancer. But the women all around you are the ones who will propel you, support you, and help you every step of the way when fulfilling this passion of yours. Okay, so the women in your life, what does that mean? Your mom, your sister, if you're a man, maybe your partner, your girlfriend, if you're a dad, maybe your daughter, okay? If you're a woman yourself, why not? Maybe your daughter, okay? So the women, your best friend, okay? They are the ones who are going to be helping you, especially since we have the moon. This is feminine energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, right now the women in your life are the ones who will inspire you, encourage you, and not just like give you advice and like be sweet and supportive, but actually give you maybe the money that you need, okay, to start this venture, maybe the connections that you need, you know, introducing you to people, and yes, maybe the actual things that you need, like new clothes or a new suitcase or a new laptop, a MacBook, in order to do this job or hobby or venture, whatever it is, okay? They're the ones who will actually support you. How lovely is that? And right now, yeah, things are so stagnant and on pause with the hangman, but it's going to keep moving soon. Do you see how she's looking at him? She's like, okay, get up. Time to start living your dream. Okay? Time to start digging it up because you buried it. You put it on the back burner. It's time to begin again. And success is guaranteed. I mean, you already know that. Come on. Fame, glory, renown, greatness. But yes, success is what awaits you. Once you start moving forward, you're going to see it. The money will come, okay? The money will come and it's going to make you feel so proud. But look, this is you, okay? Whether you're a man or a woman, look. This is the money. This is the fame. This is the glory. This is the renown. But he is proud of himself, not of those things. Because if he were, he would be pointing to them. But no, they're just behind him. He is proud of himself, of what's in front of him, of what he created. So this is what I mean earlier. The rewards are going to come, but they're just a bonus, okay? The actual reward, the actual joy comes from you doing it. Comes from you starting this business or this hobby or starting at this job, right? You're going to feel like a child again. You know how children are? They are so pure. Their joy is pure. We adults are not like that. We're happy for 30 seconds and then 31 seconds later, we're already thinking about our other problems, okay? Or even as we're happy, we're thinking about the other shoe dropping, okay? Like, okay, what is the consequence of this happiness? What crap is gonna land on me now? Children are not like that. They live in the moment. You're gonna be like that. You're going to be able to experience pure, unadulterated, untainted joy again, okay? So all of this, it begins in 3 days. The door opens. So honestly, mark your calendars, see who contacts you, see what happens, see what feelings you get. Maybe it's in your dreams because you have the moon, okay? Maybe this person, this message comes to you in your dreams. Maybe you wake up and you're like, okay, I'm going to make music today. Or you know what? I'm going to start a band today. Or, okay, I'm going to write that book today. That inspiration would come to you in your dreams. It could be someone knocking on your door, or it could be you opening that door yourself. But keep going because look at all the yellows in your spread. Yellow is gold, yellow is money, yellow is joy, yellow is clarity, yellow is happiness. So, yeah. This is your life purpose. You are meant for something big. You are meant for something great. Okay? It could take years. It could take up to a decade or 12 years to get to the very top of whatever this world is that you're climbing. But it's not going to take 12 years for you to experience the joy. It's going to take instant time for you to experience that, like we said. Okay? The other two readings were good too. But honestly, this one, this is, you're going to have a legacy. Long after you're gone, your name will be written in history books, okay? You will be Googleable on the internet. Yeah. You're meant for something. Honestly, bookmark this reading, like this reading, and look back to it years from now when you're there. And, you know, time travel to how you felt when you first heard about it. Because, yeah, you have been earmarked for something great. Some people are just, you know, smelling the roses, supporting characters. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe they were a king in a past life. Maybe they were Cleopatra in their past life, but now they're just, you know, background people. You're not going to be one of those people, okay? In this lifetime, you're going to be a main character, and it begins in 3 days. Congratulations. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.